Then a sample is taken, with the inspector wearing protective clothing, safety goggles, gloves and a mask. A whole range of safety devices and sample equipment is necessary. 50 milliliters of oil are required for the analysis. The oil is filled into a sample bottle. This transformer is fitted with a drainage tap. 50 milliliters of oil are taken. Here again, goggles, gloves and a breathing mask are essential. Chlorine oil, a PCB rapid test. The test can be conducted on site as long as the directions for use are followed to the letter. Step 1. 5 milliliters of oil are transferred to the test tube. Step 2. Press the sides of the tube to break the bottom ampoule and shake the test tube vigorously for 10 seconds. Step 3. Break the top ampoule, shake again for 10 seconds and allow the reaction to proceed for an additional 50 seconds. Step 4. Add the clear buffer solution to the test tube. And after closing the tube, shake again vigorously for 10 seconds. After having shaken and vented the tube, stand it upside down on its cap. Then wait for 2 minutes until the reaction has taken place. Step 5. The analysis. Transfer 5 milliliters of the clear liquid from the test tube to a second tube. First, break the bottom ampoule and shake again. Then break the top ampoule and shake vigorously. Afterwards, compare the colour of the liquid with the colours on the chart. It's quite clear that the PCB content of the sample is greater than 50 ppm. In other words, the transformer contains PCB and is contaminated. The final step, disposal of the test tube. After adding and breaking the last ampoule and shaking the tube, the solution is harmless and can be disposed of. That completes the test. PCB tests can also be carried out using the L2000 analyzer, an electronic device with a mobile measuring instrument and a chlorine-sensitive electrode. With the L2000, the PCB content can be determined extremely precisely.
Then we stop squeezing.
The device displays the exact measured value, here 77.4 ppm. The chlorine oil test permits a classification based on the threshold values laid down in the Stockholm Convention. The rapid test clearly shows PCB values which are less than 50 ppm. Green labels are used for transformers with a measurement below this level. Should the rapid test show discrepancies, the process must be repeated using gas chromatography. A doubtful case is indicated by a yellow label. It must be clarified whether the PCB content is below the 50 ppm threshold value. Gas chromatography should be performed in a laboratory for analytical chemistry. This is where NVO recycling sends oil from transformers which are to be dismantled and disposed of for PCB analysis, or if there's any doubt about the exact PCB concentration. Gas chromatography can precisely determine the PCB content in contaminated oil. Once the exact measurements are known, red labels are filled out in cases where the values are greater than 50 ppm. Green labels are for values under 50 ppm.